Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I want to believe if you are watching this, you are single. You know, one of the worst things that can happen to you is to meet time wasters, people that are not ready to marry you and they just come hanging around. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. And if this is your first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get to know when I post an amazing video. All right, let's jump right into it. Signs he is not here for marriage. Okay, it's very important you know. Number one is that he doesn't show commitment or efforts. It doesn't show. You will know that this particular person is just here to have a fling. He's just here to have a fling. You know, when somebody is committed, you see their seriousness. So if you don't see any iota of seriousness or any sign of seriousness or effort coming to this person, to see that they have already put they have a goal for the relationship, you will know from how they talk, you will know from their action that this particular person is trying to show that they are really ready to marry. You will see their commitment in so many things. It will show. In fact, they are going to talk about it more than you do, and you see them carrying out physical plans. But if you don't see that from somebody that has hanged around you for a while, or for a long time, you should know that they are not there for marriage. Number two is he avoids the topic of marriage. You know, whenever you talk about marriage, he wants to shove it aside. He wants to look for another thing to cover it up. He keeps making excuses. He has one complaint or the other. He tries to avoid the topic. It's a subtle sign that this person is not here for the marital relationship. The next sign that this particular person is not here for marriage is that he doesn't discuss the future with you, not even his plans. No, now one thing people who want to marry you will do is that they come open. They tell you their plans for themselves in the future and their plans that includes you in that plan. So they tell you what the plan that includes you in the plan. They would carry you along. But this particular person is around you. You don't even see any plan, what he's up to, what he wants to do in the future. In fact, some people will go as far as telling you, this is what I plan. In fact, you'll be hearing your name. You'll be hearing your name in the plan. Okay, this is what I want to do in the future. They don't even want to discuss the future with you, and that's because they don't see you in that future. The earlier you know, the better. The next sign that he is not here for marriage is that he is about sex and nothing else. You will know that this one just came to eat. He's always about sex, nothing else. When you don't give sex, it is an issue. He's fighting is this. When he comes around you, the only thing he offers or he tries to get from you is sex. That is what they are about. They'll keep using you and using you and using you and using you. And when they are done using you, they will just go like that. So if it's just about sex, just know that this person is not here for marriage. The next point is that he doesn't define the relationship. He says things like, okay, let's see how it goes. He says things like, and we are still studying each other now. Yes, I understand that there is a study stage where the both of you get to court to just get to know other person. But with that, you will see commitment. But when they don't want to define it, you know they are not here. They are not there. Some will not even tell you they want to marry you. And the day you are going to bring that topic, it will shock you to hear from them that they'll tell you, but we didn't discuss marriage from the beginning. So if they are not defining the relationship, it means that they are not there for a marriage. So it's not like some of them will tell you immediately that they want to marry. Some will want to befriend you and take their time to study you, but for how long? So some will not go and they will not allow the door to be open for another person to enter. You need to be aware of such people. The next point is from conversations, the picture he paints an imaginary image of who his spouse will be, and you don't fit into that picture. So you hear things like, anybody that will marry you will be lucky. Like, What are you doing here? Which one is anybody that will marry you will be lucky? You see them say things like, the woman I will marry, I will. They don't even mention you. They don't mention you. So for some of you, you have seen that sign, but you are having this hope somewhere that a miracle will happen. So he's always painting a picture of an imaginary woman that you are not, and you know that. Let's say paint picture like, if I marry, I'm going to be clubbing with this wife, and you are not a club person. You are a Christian, you are a believer. Anybody that will marry me will be able to, you will never see yourself in the picture he paints about his wife or his future wife. Is a sign that he is not there for marriage. He's just using you to pass time. The next point is he downplays your relationship in public. You hear him saying things like, they ask him, is she the one? You hear him say, no, we are just friends. And he says it even before important people in his life. My sister, you are on a long thing. So he downplays your relationship. Sometimes it's going somewhere important with you. He tells you, just enter front, or I don't want people to know, and or he doesn't want to go public or want people to know about you as somebody he wants to get married to. They say, your wife. You say, no, my girlfriend. Or we are just friends. So no, my sister in the Lord. He may not be there for marriage. It's just that some of you don't like to pick up these signs because you're in love. The next point is he keeps giving excuses. He says things like, we still have time. I have plans. Yes, some of them have plans, and there are some things some people want to achieve before they get married. But in as much as they are achieving that plan, you could see that they are not totally neglecting the marriage aspect. They are not totally ignoring you, okay? But this one, they just come up with excuses of actually we don't have, I want us to really grow to do this. I want us from one excuse to the other. And sometimes we discover that these excuses they are giving you, it doesn't really make sense. It's not valid. So some of them are just giving excuses to pass time, okay? Finally, he has conflicted thoughts about marriage. Conflicted thoughts about marriage. You hear him say things like, marriage is calm, marriage is this, marriage is not. That's why I don't want to get married now, because I'm not in for all those things. You hear him say totally demeaning things about marriage, about how married people are suffering, about how married people don't have free will and all, and you are still in that relationship expecting to get married. My sister, you better wake up, okay? I hope with these few points of mind, you're able to sit down to analyze, is this person really here for it? Is this person committed? Does this person have plans for me? And if they are guilty of 90% of all these things I've said, my sister, run for your life and let the right partner locate you. I hope this has been helpful. Make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and give a thumbs up before you go.